Ben, thanks very much for joining us on the show today. If you could start by just giving us your recollections of playing here in Scotland.
Playing in Scotland was a lot of fun back in my younger days. So first time I came over, I was at Ferguslie, and we had a bit of a wet start to the summer. I think I missed 10 of the first 11 games. But when I was at Clydesdale, the weather was a lot better, had a lot of fun, and managed to win a premiership over there, which was lovely.
What were your recollections of the Clydesdale team that you played with that year?
I had the greats in my team, didn't I? Greg Williamson and Colin Mitchell and Jody Mitchell. So Rennie was there too. So a few of the old boys I got to see their last probably 1 or 2 seasons, which was great. And then some of the youth coming through was really good. And some of the guys are still playing now for Scotland.
What did that do for your career? Because you were over here at quite a young age, weren't you?
Yeah, I was probably, when was I over there last? Yeah, 24 or 5. So yeah, I was just sort of playing first grade cricket back in Australia and trying to crack into the Queensland team. And yeah, it just gave me another good season of knowledge and probably a bit more experience for leading an attack more so than I had done. So yeah, it was really good for my development.
Have you been watching the Scotland team at the World Cup? I know as we're recording this, they're currently playing Sri Lanka. Have you been impressed with what you've seen?
Yeah, I watched them play New Zealand actually, and they were in the spot of bother there and fought back really well and gave a pretty good New Zealand team a really good run for the money. So yeah, enjoyed watching Majid Hakbal in that game. He bowled nice and slow, which the commentators don't seem to like, but I think is really effective and good for him.
And your own team, Australia, how have you assessed their performances up until now?
Yeah, we've been pretty good, I think. The game against New Zealand was a bit of a bully, but to play that badly and go down by only 1 wicket is a pretty good effort. But I definitely think we're a pretty good team at the moment and should be a chance. Yeah, I think it's a little bit interesting. I don't really agree with our team we've got. I'd make probably one change. I'd like to see George Bailey in there. And yeah, maybe for Aaron Finch possibly, but he's going quite well, so it's a tough one to get into. But yeah, I think we need one more batter in that team to be really good.
Do you think it's going to help Australia in the latter stages that New Zealand might actually be seen as one of the favourites now? Do you think it takes the pressure off them a bit?
I don't think so. I think anyone that's been watching cricket has seen New Zealand's played some really good cricket the last 12 months and knows that's a pretty good team. And if you've got Brendan McCullum in the form he's in, they can beat anyone on any day. So I don't think it takes any pressure off. There's still 25 million Aussies all on the back of the Australian team who are probably putting a bit of pressure on at the moment.
And tell us a bit about your own career playing for Australia. Fantastic to represent your country.
Yeah, it was a thrill. It's probably a few years ago now. Back in '09, I got the privilege of playing a couple of one-days over in South Africa and in Dubai, which was great fun. And then I managed to play a couple of T20 games probably 2 years ago now. So awesome thrill, and yeah, probably something that wouldn't have happened if I didn't spend my time over in Clydesdale and over in Scotland learning my ropes.
And what does 2015 hold for you?
I'm actually getting married in 2 weeks, so that's probably a big thing of 2015. Thank you. And then I've got some time off, so I've had a pretty hectic schedule for the last 8 months, and I've actually got some time off, so no IPL or no Caribbean League as of yet, so I've got probably till about September off and hoping to get over to Europe and do some travel and pop in and see some friendly faces, and then after that probably get back to it, and then I head to New Zealand for November for their Georgie Pie T20 competition, and then I come back and play the Big Bash around Christmas time.
Well, I hope if you're over in Europe, you'll pop into Clydesdale and Ferguslie and say hello. Have you got a message from the members over here?
Oh, I dare say there's probably a few still sitting at the bar, so yeah, I'll be there. I'll have my vodka breezer or vodka cruiser, whatever they've got behind the bar, and probably cop a bit from the guys, which would be nice.
Great stuff. Thanks very much for joining us, Ben.
No worries. Thanks a lot.